Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Raiders ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pryor. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas State's offense will get the ball first. Let's focus on this running back, Brian Jackson, a transfer portal addition from USC. What a game he had last time out. More than 200 yards and a score. Running inside. It's Jackson. Turning it on! Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Manning on play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back is not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the first down. Great job, great read.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys, he saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Texas Tech's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And it will be Will Hammond at the controls. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these...
Snags it, and there's running room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Throwing Manning. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. The run inside. It's Jackson. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Got it, looking for the first down. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they... There he goes! Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Quick completion to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, Texas State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Continues to fight for yards. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hawkins. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Right back to him on the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain.
Returners only get so many chances in a game. You really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of times you forget about that small detail of securing the football. He gave it up, but thank goodness he didn't turn it over.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. They go play action with Manning. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to the run. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The run inside. It's Jackson. Here's a little room there. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To throw, Manning. Under fire. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Finds his big tight end. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Finds his man. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point is good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He smashes his way through again. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They'll operate out of split backs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
First down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Red Raiders right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Just ran him over. Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And the quarterback does exactly what he's supposed to do. You got to get rid of that football quick, get it to your wide receiver, and sometimes just before you catch those screens, you just bring those eyes down a little bit, lose concentration, and sometimes you get those drops.
Finds his big tight end. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. It's 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Oh, they're after him. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Manning to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left. How about this, a fake? And they caught them with their drawers down as the throw and catch picked up the first down on the fake. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Manning with a play fake. Oh, he wants it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the...
Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum, not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the...
It's a fumble, and the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with a look at Oregon State taking on the New Mexico Lobos. And it's the Beavers, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Bobcat Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bobcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Texas Tech's head coach Schulte coming out of the locker room. They are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in. And although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do. Trailing in this game, they've got to be a little bit better at the line of scrimmage here to start the second half. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Finds his big tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. On his way back from the 20. And the returner will be knocked down. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Rush is on him. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Pulls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Still running at the 40. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Arch is going to throw for it. He slings it deep to the left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Manning to the air again. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Picks up the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Back to pass. It's Hammond. He's got it. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Texas State sideline. The offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Manning makes the grab. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. He's got it. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. At the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Coming out with it, it's Pryor. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Unloads quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught, and he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Arch Madness. That's caught. It's Jackson.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline. Guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. The Red Raiders have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Right back to the well. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down will open up the final period. Running inside, it's Dickey.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. Maybe a crease. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to pound their way in. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
One of the things you love about this running back.
There's a crease. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game, but I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Hammond. Here comes the heat. And they got him.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Texas State sideline, this offense has been a big storyline here today. We did not expect them to be so proficient against one of the top defenses in the country, but here we are. A big blowout. They have the ball and the lead. Coaches keep talking to the players about finishing strong. We'll see if they're able to keep up that momentum here today and get the upset. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.